Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited. We're going to be going over the MAC and Black Panther collection. If you're interested in seeing swatches, the collection, the pieces that I got, and my overall thoughts, we may do 2 looks, maybe 3, we'll see, and keep watching. Hey guys, so thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you're new here, my name's Yadi. I love all things makeup. We do some new reviews, we do some hauls, shop my stash, we do get readies with me, and today I'm excited because we're going to be looking at the new MAC collection that they released in collaboration with Black Panther. I didn't get the entire collection, but I got a lot of it, and so I want to show it to you today, put some looks together, give you my thoughts on it. Now, in general, I feel like this release kind of came out of nowhere, but at the same time, I say that and I'm not the best at following new makeup releases, so they may have shared it. I just didn't see it. But I have a really good friend at a MAC counter at a Dillards, and so literally the day before it released, he's like, Yadi, they're releasing this collection. Do you want it? Let's pre-order right now. And so I got it as soon as he could send it to me. Here are my goodies. Okay, so I'll quickly go through all of the goodies that I got. I'll start with the palette. The palette has like, just some embossing, or not embossing, it's just this pattern on the outside. It retails for $39 and it's like, it feels like it might be metal, but it's not. It's like a heavy cardboard. That's what it looks like there. Look at how pretty that is. It's got like, like the fangs or those metal pieces that Black Panther had on his chest. So this is really cool. Black Panther. Here is the palette here. It's reflective, so you see my lights there, but we'll swatch it in just a second. I guess it doesn't have the shades on there, so there's a little plastic protector that has the shade name, so we'll look at it. Again, the palette retails for $39. Then we have the same packaging, and it will be the same on all the products, but this is one of the ones I'm most excited about. This is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish, so the highlighter. Now, I did order the lighter shade, but they sent me the wrong shade. So I reached out to them, and they're going to send me the lighter one. So I'll have it at some point, but I didn't want to wait to film. So there's the highlighter. Look at that embossing, you guys. That is incredible. Oh my God, I love it. This is so nice. And this is going to be better for deeper skin complexions than myself. This is in the shade Royal Vibrancy. This is also the more pricier item from the collection. It retails for $44. The third product I got was the lip gloss. It looks so pretty. On the lipstick and the lip gloss, I didn't ask for a certain shade. I just send me whatever you want to send me. And so this is what they sent me. They sent me the one in the shade Feelin' It. And look at how pretty that is. This is going to be a really nice topper for any look. It's got some shimmer in it, so it looks really, really nice. This one, again, retails for $23. The next one we have is a lipstick, and like, this iconic matte lipstick, but it has the Black Panther there. So that's cute. It has the Black Panther on the bullet there as well. Very cool. So the shade that they sent me, oh, wow. The shade that they sent me is in Royal Integrity, and that's what it looks like there. Look at how pretty that is. Ooh, I can't wait to swatch it, so we'll do that in just a second. And then the last item, I did request the white eyeliner. They had 2 liquid eyeliners and then like a pencil eyeliner. I didn't get the pencil. I just didn't need it, but I did want a liquid eyeliner. I had requested the white one, but they accidentally sent me the purple one. So they're going to send me the white one. So we should be good on that. But this one retails for $25. It's kind of smaller than I thought. But again, the Black Panther there. This is in the shade Wakanda Proud. And what I can tell you is I did swatch it last night and it's pretty good, you guys. It's like a purple liquid eyeliner, like a deep purple. And I've never had an eyeliner this color, so I'm really excited. So you're seeing this hopefully on either Friday or Saturday, November 4th or 5th. It released Wednesday of this week, so Wednesday, November 2nd, so it's definitely available. I was at another store that had the collection, or the collection was coming in, and they were expecting it to sell out very quickly, so I'll just say that. I also wanted to mention that if you want to have my buddy, he's a personal shopper for Dillards, pull these items for you and send them to you right away, I'm going to leave his information in the description box below. He's a sweetheart. He always, like, if I ever, when I used to show Dior a lot on my page, or when I've shown releases that come out right away, for the most part, I'm getting my stuff from him. He's so good. He's so fast. He's always available. You text him, he'll text you right back. So he's awesome. So definitely, if you're going to shop the collection, consider using my buddy. It doesn't cost you anything, but you know, it's good for him. So, all right. So before we start swatching and start comparing, I'll tell you about my history with MAC a little bit. So in general, when I started reviewing makeup, I was pretty new to makeup. I didn't know too much about the brand. And so the very first collection that I picked up and I actually reviewed on my channel was the MAC Holiday 2020. And to be honest, you guys, I was less than impressed. The formula on this palette is just meh, like literally not good in my opinion. And I think others felt the same way. I don't even know why I kept this palette, but I'm glad I have it for comparison. It was really pretty, but it just, the shadow formula was not good. And then last year for fall 2021, they released this collection here, which I also reviewed on my channel. And oh my God, I've loved this formula so much. My sister loved it so much, she went and bought the palette too. My sister's not easily influenced, but she loved it. I just thought it's like a baked gelée formula on the mattes. You know, they don't come on very powdery or anything. It's such a beautiful formula. And then the shimmers were also really, really nice. Last year was when they told me, like, listen, when you buy collections from MAC, usually the fall collections are going to be the best. For some reason, the holiday collections sometimes just flop, but you can always count on the fall collections. They just do really, really well. I missed the fall collection. I just have been really, really busy with work. And so I knew I wasn't going to have time to get it up right away. So I skipped on the fall collection. I'm wondering if this is technically their holiday collection release for MAC. So I hope that it doesn't flop like this lady told me that normally their holiday collections do. In general, I just, you know, the nostalgia for me, you know, I'm a boy mom. I have 3 boys in the house, my husband, and so Marvel Studios, like DC Comics, that's our thing. We love going to the movies. And so you know, I remember when we went to go watch Black Panther, I think it was like in 2018. First of all, it was such a badass movie. I loved it. But then like after the movie was over, you know, like everybody gets up and they're like, I mean, we're kind of in shock. Like, mostly, I would say almost everyone, like a mostly Black cast, they put on this production. It is just incredible. And like people got up and we were like cheering and clapping because the movie was over. And it's like, we were almost emotional. Like even my boy said the same thing, like, oh my God, this was like epic, you know? And so that's kind of what I think about when I see this. And then of course, in 2020, this is really sad, but you know, Chadwick Boseman, the actor that played Black Panther, passed away from cancer. And it turned out to be that he had had cancer for a couple years after the movie released. So, I mean, he probably had cancer when he was filming Black Panther. So, you know, having that experience with my mom passing away from cancer and then knowing just how strong this guy was, how hard he worked, and the movie that he put together was so inspiring and just such a loss, right? He was so young. I think he was in his 40s. And that was another reason that I wanted to pick up the collection, because I just felt like that movie was special, that actor was special. And in general, like this is something that my boys would get excited about in the house. So anyway, let's go on to 2 looks. I think 2 looks. We'll try to do 2 looks. And what I'm going to do, I think, is just put on music over the looks, do the look so you can kind of get a gist of what I did to get there. After each look, I'll give you my thoughts on how the shadows are performing. And yeah, we'll just talk about it at the end of the video. I do want to swatch these with you. Let's do that. Okay, so as I open the palette, right off the bat, these 3 up here, the gold, the rose gold, and then this champagne or light pink, they look like shimmers to me. It looks like a shimmer formula. I'm guessing that these are supposed to be the mattes here, but they don't look like mattes. They look like that sheeny formula. So I just want to swatch with you guys real quick, and then I'll call off the shade names as we're going through it. I think it's weird that they put it here, but whatever. So the first one is going to be this, ooh, Okay, this feels like silk. It feels like silk. This is called Our Cause, and it's just like a really pretty, I wouldn't even call it a shimmer, you guys. It's like a, just brought you in a little closer. Look at how nice that's swatched. That's really, really pretty. Love it. The next one is Protector of Wakanda, that orange one. And this one is, like I said, it's not a matte. I mean, yeah, it's even coming off like that Baked Gelée formula from the fall 2021. So I am so pumped. I'm so excited because I really, really loved that palette. I'll link that video if you're interested in. It was a new formula last year. The next one is Royal Ways. It's like a champagne-y, like copper. It's not a rose gold. It's like a copper. Very nice. They're not very pigmented. They're just lighter shades. So, but I mean, that's a look right there. Then we have this one, which is a United Front. And again, I think it's supposed to be the shimmer, but they're not exactly shimmery, you guys. It's like a satin formula, which I'm totally not mad about because that's very flattering on textured, like maturing eyelids like I have. Okay, the next one is My Calling. It's really beautiful teal shade. This shade reminds me of one that I've seen like in the Metropolis palette. It's like that kind of teal. Super pretty. And again, in like that cream to powder. Yeah, instead of Baked Gelée, it's like that Natasha Denona cream to powder formula. So that's what that reminds me of. The next one is called Heart-Shaped Herb or Herb. And this is more of a satin formula. So not like the one we just swatched. I guess one of the shimmers. There you go. This really pretty blue is Claw Marks. Claw Marks. Let me swipe a little more. That's pretty soft. I wish it, well, I thought it was going to be a little more pigmented, but it's pretty soft. And then the last one looks like a black one. It's Onyx. It looks black in the pan, but then when you swatch it, it's like almost like a very, very deep, deep black purple or black and blue. So there are the swatches. Before we get started, I'll swatch the lipstick really quick just so that I know what I'm dealing with when I start putting my lips or my eyes together. Ooh, this is so nice. Look at that. It's got kind of a reddish hue, but it's like a chocolate, like a hot chocolate shade. I kind of like that I let him choose for me because if it was me, I would have picked the nude shade that they released. There was one like a light beige, light nude. And then I've never tried MAC's liquid eyeliner formula. It feels nice and thick, pretty opaque, but that's what the purple liquid eyeliner looks like. So I'm excited about that. The collection also released with some brushes. I didn't get any. And then now that I'm thinking about it, because I was cleaning some brushes to film, I got this one with the fall 2021 collection. And this is one of my favorite brushes, you guys. And I don't know, I feel like I may go back and buy a brush or two. I know I saw like a highlighter or blush brush, but MAC's brushes are really good. Okay, so I'll turn on the music, I'll put a look together, I'll come back, we'll talk about it, and then we will do a second look and yeah, go from there. Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, it feels so nice. With time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say less to me. Don't need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know it's just makeup, you guys. I know. I'm just, you know what I was thinking when I was doing my eye look? I was like, it's just makeup, but like because of like, you know, Chadwick and how amazing and really forward, just how amazing and just how it highlighted the Black community in such a beautiful way. Like it makes me emotional a little bit because I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. And I'm not done. I have to do my lashes, but I'm just so excited. And we're going to do the highlighter really quick. But if this thing would have sucked, it would have sucked. So that's all I'm going to say for now. I do still have some thoughts on the formulas, but like here is the look. You know, I wanted to use the blue because it's lighter than what I thought it would be. And so I thought it would be a really nice color for the lower lash line there. I think I'm okay with that. I think that looks good. I want to use this highlighter. I don't know that I can. I'll swatch it for you guys real quick. It is going to be in that MAC mineralized powder formula. It's not going to be like a blinding, super glowy highlight. It's more of like that really refined, subtle glow. So again, let me just put this up close so you can see that. Look at how beautiful it is. And you know what? I was thinking, I don't want to like swatch. I'm going to ruin it. Not really. You know, this is giving me like Pat McGrath vibes all the way. And what I mean by that is when I bought the blushes, when she released them, I was so sad because I'm like, as soon as I start using them, the embossing will go away. It doesn't. It's like a really deep embossing. And so that's what I'm getting from here. So I'm excited. It's so beautiful. And so I'm just going to swatch it really quick here. Yeah, it's just like a little too deep for me, I think. Maybe we'll just kind of put it all over. I don't know. You see it there. I'll try it as highlight. If it doesn't work, then I will. There it goes. You guys can see it there. Then I'll just kind of put it all over the cheek. But yeah. Real quick, I want to tell you what I have on my face. It'll be the same for the next look. So I pulled out... I have so much freaking makeup, you guys, I forgot, but I pulled out my MAC Face and Body. I bought this the last time that I reviewed a MAC release. It's so good. I mean, your skin just looks like skin. It's so good. And then for bronzer, I have, oh my God, for bronzer, I have the new Hourglass in Tiger. I didn't buy it right away, but I knew that this is the one that I wanted. So I have this, this bronzer here on, and then I was going to use one of these blushes, but then I said no, it has to be very flat, very matte, because I want to try the highlighter. So for the blush, I have my Sisley blush. This is in the shade 5 Rosewood, just a very neutral pink, very matte. So I think that's good. So let's go in with this highlighter. I'm going to start like on the high points, and then if it looks weird, then we'll just kind of sweep all over the cheek, okay? So I'm going to go in with, this is a Sephora 98, and we'll just start to get some on the brush. There's no kick up really. That's what I want to tell you on the shades. Oh, it doesn't look terrible as a highlight. I mean, it's definitely not a highlight shade for me, but it doesn't like put a brown stripe on my face either like it would if I was lighter. But yeah, you get a little glow. It's beautiful. But I like the MAC mineralized powders. I didn't even know that they were powders. I mean, that's how lame I was in makeup. Like, I didn't know they were actual powders to do like a skin finish, like an Hourglass powder. I thought they were highlighters. So that's how I've always used them. Not bad, not my favorite highlighter shade, but I mean, it's just not meant for my skin tone exactly, but that's okay. All right, now I want to, before I do my lashes, and I'll show you the final look in just a second, you know, after I do my lashes, but now I want to do, what do I want to do? I feel like this lipstick is going to be too deep for this look. So let me grab just a MAC lip liner and then we'll do the gloss. I couldn't find it. It's probably in the car. So I'll use this one. This is a Sephora collection, light brown, just one of those little minis. That's perfect. I just wanted something very nude. This is the lip gloss. Super pretty. And like I said, there's shimmers in there. Giving me, again, Pat McGrath vibes, okay? Let me swatch it for you so you can see. It's clear, but it has like that little yellowish hue to it with the sparkle. Do you see that there? Super pretty. Ooh, this is really nice. It's like, it's kind of thicker, but it's not sticky. And I really like it. What do we think? Let me put some lashes on just to take some pictures, and I'll be back for the second look. But you guys, like I said, it's just makeup, but it makes me a little emotional. I'm so happy that it is this good because it had to be this good. I'll be right back. Whoo-wee! Okay, I got my lashes on, and oh my gosh, you guys, I just don't know how... Do I have two different lashes on? I think I have two different lashes on. I don't even know how that happens. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I don't think you can tell, but it doesn't change how beautiful this look is, you guys. I am obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. I am so happy. You know what I was thinking? This size of palette is the same size as this one from holiday or fall 2021. So I'm thinking that maybe it's like these smaller palettes are just such a great formula because the one for holiday 2020 was a larger one. But these formulas, you guys, oh my God, I'm so excited. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm just really digging like this gel to powder formula, you know, that we see with Natasha Denona. I think that they've done that extremely well. I think this look came out so beautiful. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get the brushes, like I said, because, you know, this is the one from fall last year and it's working beautifully on these gel to powder. So no kick up at all, obviously, because it's a little bit of a jelly formula and then it turns into powder. But look at how beautiful, you guys. I love it. Now, I do want to point out that on this side, I have a little bit of the eyeliner, the purple eyeliner, that kind of got up there. I have hooded eyes. Sometimes that happens. Most of the time, I can just kind of quickly take like a spoolie and just kind of pick it off, you know? And I tried to do that, but it wouldn't come off. And then I was going to wipe my hands because I use the back of my hand a lot to swatch stuff. I tried and tried and tried to scrub this eyeliner off. It's not coming off, you guys. So that's another thing that I love because this one you can kind of get away with it not being perfect or it wearing off during the day. But when I get the white eyeliner, like you can see it, it's white, white. And the fact that it's such a long lasting, durable formula like this, that's amazing. So I just wanted to say that. Although the highlighter is not really like a highlight shade for me, I still think that it gave like the cheeks a really pretty glow. So I'm into it. I'm into the gloss. Everything so far, in my opinion, has been a win. So I want to do one more look. I guess we can go with like either an all bronzy look or we can put in the green somewhere. Maybe we'll put in the green somewhere. I want it to look pretty, so I have to think of a look, but we'll do that. And then I'll put music over that too, and then we'll finish it up.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks. And I feel misplaced without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason. But it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom?
And here is the second and final look. I did use the lipstick from the new Black Panther collection. What do we think? Totally feeling this dark lip, by the way. I knew that I wanted a light eye to go with this, and yeah, this came out beautiful. I decided not to do any shadow or anything on the lower lash line. Instead, I went in with a green eyeliner. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, the dual-ended one. I don't remember what it's called, but Green Lights. I went in with the dark matte one here. So what do you guys think? Now during the look, I don't know if you noticed, but I did use this green one, the one that I told you reminded me of the Metropolis palette. I used it as an eyeliner. I wanted to keep the look light. And I love, love, love the way that that came out. I wanted to give this brush just a quick little shout out because I've been asked before, like, I have hooded eyes or they're, you know, textured or wrinkly, like I do too. And although I have recommended, you know, these liquid eyeliners that are really good from Sephora, I use shadow for eyeliner a lot, you guys. And this is the brush that I use. This is the BK Beauty 208. There's many eyeliner brushes like this. Like I have one here, it's the e.l.f. one. But I want you guys to pay attention to the size here. Do you see? This is why my eyeliner will look like I have liquid eyeliner when in reality it's eyeshadow, because it is micro fine. So anyway, this is BK Beauty 208. Just wanted to give it a shout out because I do get questions sometimes. Very quickly, I mean, I think you guys know that I think that this was a complete success, you guys. This palette is beautiful. The shadows are beautiful. Of all the shadows, like I said, these three, 1, 2, 3, maybe the purple one, but not really. 1, 2, 3 at the top, with the exception of the orange one. These are like gonna be your shimmers, but they're not really shimmers. They're like a satin formula. And out of those three, this one at the end that I used today in the inner portion of my lid is a little powdery compared to the rest. Not bad. I didn't have fallout, but just wanted to point it out that it is a different formula. Everything else, so like this one, this one, this one. Well, yeah, all the ones at the bottom and then the orange one are gonna be that cream to powder formula like we see in Natasha Denona. It is exquisite. It is beautiful. You guys saw how I blended that in the first look in the crease there, and it blended beautifully. These two in the middle are not as pigmented as I thought, but it didn't matter. I think that with the two on the end, it just brought the look to life and it was perfect. And that gives a little more versatility, because then the person that likes the light looks versus the deeper looks like what we did can accomplish a look too. But I love it, love it, love it. I think they did a phenomenal job on this palette. And like I said, it had to be good, you guys. You can't have something as iconic as Chadwick Boseman or Black Panther and then flop when you collaborate on a collection. It had to be that good. And so A+++++++. I just am in love. Next, I want to talk about the highlighter. I think it's pretty. It's like the regular formula that we see, the MAC mineralized formula. I'm not going to be able to use this as a highlighter, and that's okay. You know, I will either find a friend to send this to, or I will keep it to just kind of, if I ever want like a glowy bronzer, I don't know when I would, but I can use it on my eyelids. I mean, it's fine. It will work just fine. And I do have the light one on its way. The lip gloss, this is so good, you guys. I didn't want to take off my lip look before I came on camera. I mean, this eye took me like a whole 30 seconds. It was like nothing. It was so fast. But this gloss, I had it on for like almost an hour and it was still very much glossy. It was thick, but it wasn't like sticky. It almost reminded me like of a hybrid of like the Pat McGrath gloss formula with like the Dior lip glow oil. That's how good it is. And then the sparkle just makes your look kind of come to life. Love the lip gloss. The lipstick, it was good. It's in that matte formula that we love from MAC. I mean, they're pretty much known for their lipsticks, and it looks good on my lips now. But because, I don't know if it's because of the shade or my lips. I mean, I don't have like a ton of like little lines on my lips, but it was like I could get really good pigment on the inside, but the outside would feather out. And so I actually had to clean it up with like a tiny little concealer, like a tiny little brush like this, just clean it up a little bit. So make sure that if you're going to use this color lipstick that you have like a deeper lip liner to line the lips first. But I mean, it's beautiful and I love the tone. I think I have something similar. I don't have anything quite like this, so I'm very happy about that. And then the last item, this liquid eyeliner. Holy shit, you guys, they are not playing. They are not playing. I took off my eye look and then I could not I was using a wipe, which I normally don't. I will just have like, you know, an eye makeup remover sit there and take it off. But I wiped off the eyeshadow with a wipe and the eyeliner did not want to come off. And so I actually had to go to the bathroom, get like an oil-based eye makeup remover, and with a Q-tip try to take it off so I wouldn't ruin the rest of my makeup. And it took a minute. Like right now, they're a little sore right at the lash line because this thing was hard to take off. That being said, I'm not mad at it. Like, it's gonna last all day. I have like 15, 16, 17-hour days. This is cool. I think that with like cool toned, like neutral shades, this would give like a nice little pop in a way. Like it doesn't stand out and it's not like super bright purple, but it gives like a little nice, just a little nice touch, you know, almost like when you wear like blue mascara where people are looking at you like, is she wearing blue mascara? Or, like they can't quite tell. I feel like this would be that kind of pop and I love it. And I have the white one on the way. I can use that highlighter and that eyeliner in a future video, but I think you guys know. I think that they knocked it out of the park. I think that they did amazing. I can't wait. I think, when is Black Panther coming out? I think it's coming out in like just a few days. So I can't wait for the new Black Panther. And in general, I guess, again, not to be too cheesy, but it's kind of as a tribute to Chadwick Boseman. I mean, he lived a good life. He was a good man, a good actor, and he, why am I getting emotional? I think any time that I think cancer, you know, I have such a personal experience with it because of my mom. But anyway, I just think it's a beautiful way as a tribute to his life. So anyway, thanks you guys for watching my video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure and do that. I don't cry in every video, just some. And go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to put some swatches there with both looks that I created, some more information. I will link everything down below. Some may be affiliate links, but if you're like old school and you want to pick up the phone and call to order, call my friend. He will hook you up. He'll ship everything out next day. And yeah, he's always just been such an amazing help for me. So definitely call him. Anyways, love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.